Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Wanted to give you a quick Facebook Live update video tonight. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. That has been somewhat intentional. It's been a difficult world in social media land, and so I'm taking time out because I want to talk to you about a couple things going on this week in the city, and get a couple things on your radar that you might want to look for as we continue to work through our COVID response. So, over the past, several weeks, we have had, and everyone needs to know, we have real regular daily communication with our healthcare partners, specifically Avera and Sanford. And that's everyone from the clinical level all the way up to the executive level. So it's important that the community knows that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a clinician, nor do I pretend to be, and so I take a lot of stock and put a lot of stock in their advice and the direction that they give me. And so great teams there, great clinicians, great floor staff. I actually got a chance to tour around a couple of the hospitals last week and just see what's going on inside. And as the healthcare providers know, it's rough inside right now. It's busy. Despite what some people may think, they're slammed in there, and we need to understand that, and the public needs to understand that. And so they have surge plans in place, obviously, that they're working through, and some of that surge planning involves, there's times when they double up in ICU rooms, and you hear that on the news, like that's this spot they're at, and it's this terrible spot, and it is, but it's also part of the surge plan that they're working through. It's tense. They're working hard. They're working long hours. We have to continue to give love to our healthcare providers and do what we can to help them out right now. Tomorrow I'm going to have a press conference at 10:30 with our healthcare partners and with the chamber on a few things. And it's important to communicate regularly with the public at a time like this. So we're actually going to move those to weekly starting tomorrow. We're going to be doing weekly press conferences on COVID, trying to be as transparent and as accessible as possible throughout this thing. It's important for you guys to understand that there are so many opinions out there right now. It's overwhelming, and it's our job, I guess, as leaders to siphon through those and determine which route of action, whether that be on something like masks, which of course is a hot topic, but all of the management through this. Your opinion is going to be vastly different than the next person's opinion, and that's okay. We're all entitled to our own opinions on this, but somewhere along the line we've lost some of that respectful dialogue as a result of that, and so I'm really hoping that we can find that again and that can continue. So on to tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's city council meeting is going to have two things on it. Well, it's going to have way more than two things, but two things that you'll probably care about, unless you're big into rezones and stuff. One thing that is going to be brought forward is what's called a reconsideration of the mask vote from last week. So what happens, you can do a reconsideration of an item if one of the councilors who was on the prevailing side of that issue wants to reconsider it, bring it forward. And so that's what's going to happen tomorrow night. There's going to be another vote on that tomorrow night. I'm expecting there to be a change, an amendment that will make that mask policy more palatable to some of the other council colleagues, and in some ways to myself as well, based on the enforcement challenges that I've kind of seen with that. So look for that tomorrow night. You can watch that on TV or come in person. I'd recommend watching on TV. Second thing is we're going to have a resolution. Okay, what a resolution is a statement that a council can make to stress the importance of certain things in a community. That's probably an oversimplification of what a resolution is. But what we need to continue to do is shift the conversation and shift our behavior patterns right now from only about mask wearing to all the things that we know are driving the surge, not only what we're seeing in Sioux Falls, but what we're seeing in South Dakota, what we're seeing in the upper Midwest, and in some parts what we're seeing across the country. So mask wearing is going to be addressed in that resolution, as well the stuff you've gotten used to with hand hygiene, social distancing. But we're also going to be talking a little bit about, in that resolution, employees considering to move to a remote work environment. Okay, I want to push that for the next month or so, where I would like people, if you can work from home, work from home. And if you ask your employer and he says no, this will be the hall pass to say, but the mayor wants us to, because we're trying to limit where we're seeing spread occurring. That's everything from break rooms to small work environments where people kind of let their guard down. And those are just as dangerous as spots as businesses. We're also seeing issues where people are just very comfortable when they're within their friends, people they know, bridge clubs, things like that. You can still get COVID from your friends. It's not just the stranger at the store. So there's a whole variety of mitigation things we got to start thinking about, not just masking. That's going to be part of it. They're going to talk about that tomorrow, but we really want to talk about the totality. Already had a call today with the mayors of the, I think, 15 or 16 largest cities in the state to talk about the solidarity we're trying to bring to this whole topic within the state. It's hard right now because obviously there's different opinions within those different cities and municipalities. But the mayors, everyone from Rapid to Spearfish, Yankton, Aberdeen, Huron, we all got together and we talked today about how we're going to try and band together and lead through some of this work. And then on Wednesday, I'll be talking with all the mayors of just Lincoln and Minnehaha County. Because whatever we do in Sioux Falls, and you've heard me talk about the 80 square miles of Sioux Falls, we also have the other cities, Harrisburg's, Brandon's, Hartford's, Lennox's, places like that, that we have to think about. How's there some sort of solidarity, some of this patchwork legislation, which also creates a lot of challenges. So anyway, watch for that tomorrow night. We're also having that in the press conference tomorrow. We'll be rolling out with our chamber something called the Safer Sioux Falls Business Pledge. We're encouraging businesses to take this pledge, and this pledge will have a variety of things that we want to see businesses do. Yes, masking will be a part of that, but the other things in terms of hand hygiene, encouraging employees to get flu shots, things like that, those are all really important as well. And so we got to continue to make sure our narrative is comprehensive and holistic to all the things we know will help with slowing the spread right now. And again, remember, the main goal in all this, guys, is to ensure we have good healthcare capacity, right? And that we have room in our hospitals. So I can tell you that's getting challenging, okay? That's getting very challenging. And you ask a healthcare worker or ask a nurse, and they'll tell you how challenging it is. And so it is our duty as residents to help with that and to help keep schools open and keep those hospitals open. So that's all I got for you today. You can watch the press conference tomorrow on the city's website. That is at 10:30. That press conference will be at. And then weekly after that, starting on Mondays. We're going to go back to weekly. We're trying to be really just transparent from our office and communicate, the best we can right now, knowing that everybody's in kind of a tense state of mind right now. And so get out and do something that will calm you, relax you. For me, that's exercise. For you, maybe read a book. For all of us, it could be logging off of our social media for a while or off TV or whatever that is. So do whatever it takes to keep your mind in a good spot. Be healthy. Love you guys, Sioux Falls. I mean that. Working hard on this. It's taking its toll on me. This hair's getting gray really, really fast right now. And so we're trying. And I'm going to count on you. And hopefully you can count on me. So you guys take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.